Moving to the next topic, motivational research. Why do people get motivated to do a research? These are the possible reasons why people want to do research. The first thing is probably to get a degree. To get a degree, to get a post graduation, right? To get a PhD, right? So to get a degree, people will get motivated in order to do a research. Second thing is to solve unsolved problem. As I said, a research is nothing but you raise a question and then you answer. So the question that you raise is not existing in the literature. The question that you raise is not been raised by anybody in the world, right? So that's how the challenge to solve the unsolved problem. Nobody has solved this problem, so I would like to take up that problem and solve it. So this is to solve the unsolved problem. Third thing is to service to society. By doing a research, you provide some kind of contributions to the societal problems. So thereby, service to society is one of the motivation to do a research. Next is intellectual joy of doing a creative work. Most of the people would like to do a lot of creative work. They don't like to work on the same thing for certain duration of time. They keep want to exploring, one or the other thing on one or the other topic, right? So to do some creative works, people check up research. The last thing is to get respectability. When you do a research, when you contribute in these factors as a motivation, then you get a respectability. For example, when you do a PhD, won't you get a respect? You will, right? For example, when you move or when you give some contributions to the society, of course, you will get some of the respect, right, from the society. Not many would appreciate it, but there are few who respects your contribution to the society, right? So these are the motivations to do a research, right? What are the types of research we have? We have different types of research, that is descriptive versus analytical, applied versus fundamental, quantitative versus qualitative, conceptual versus empirical, and there are many other types of research. So what is this descriptive versus analytical? As the name says, descriptive research. Descriptive research is all about the comparative and the computational methods. This descriptive research works on ex post facto. So what is this ex post facto means? It can determine only what's happening and what has happened. It cannot determine the future. Got it? So the ex post facto is nothing but it can determine what has happened and what is happening, but it cannot determine the future. So we have no control over the variables here. We have no control over the variables. So how do we get to know what has happened and what's happening? Is with the help of surveys and fact findings. Is with the help of surveys, with the help of literature and fact findings, we will get to know that, okay, this was happened and this is what is happening, right? So this is descriptive research. For example, imagine tomorrow a new iPhone is launched. Okay, a new iPhone is launched. Now iPhone company would like to know how many people have bought this iPhone from 2020 till 2023. Now they'll get to know that, okay, these are the people who have bought the iPhone from, who have bought the iPhone from 2020 to 2023. This is what has happened already and this is what is happening. But once they launch the new iPhone, they have no control over the variables, so they will not get to know how many people would buy it in future, right? So this can only say what has happened and what is happening. It cannot predict the future. The second thing is analytical research. Analytical research is the opposite of the descriptive research. It actually does a critical evaluation of a material using analysis. So how does it make analysis? It makes analysis by the previously existing data. We'll have a previously existing data. We will take that data, we will analyze, we will evaluate and give the result. This is the analytical research. Analysis. Okay. For example, ex post facto method says that how many people have bought this iPhone and how many are buying it till date, right? This is the ex post facto. There is a descriptive research. Analysis means in that people who bought the iPhone, how many people have an income between this and this? How many people have an income between the next, this and this, right? So this is the kind of analysis is made with already existing data. Next is applied versus fundamental. Applied and fundamental. Fundamental is a pure research which just forms by the generalization of theory, whereas the applied research is nothing but giving solution to a societal problem immediately. If we are facing any problems in the society, you give a solution immediately to that problem. That is nothing but applied research. An example for that is, let's take a COVID vaccines. To develop a vaccine, it takes around 20 to 25 years. A successful vaccine, right? But we had many good people who did a research on it, who could find the vaccine in 1 or 2 years, right? Not even 2 years. I think it's 1 year, right? People came up with a vaccine to save more number of lives in the society, right? Most of our lives were saved because of vaccines, probably, right? So how does this research happen? This research happened immediately. They did not take 25 years to come up with a COVID vaccine, did they? No, they just developed it in a year, right? So that is the immediate problem to the societal problems. The solution for the societal problems is nothing but your applied research. And next is a quantitative or a qualitative research. As the name says, quantitative research always deals with the quantity of research. Qualitative research always deals with the quality of the research. So what is this quantity of the research or the research quantity? For example, imagine you want to study a particular area, a particular region in any of the place where the people are suffering from malnutrition, okay, or the children is suffering from malnutrition. Then you will take up 30 to 40 children from that area and you keep studying it, okay, keep studying on them. So that is quantitative research. You take some number of the people or the children and then you study about the malnutrition that they are coming across. Qualitative research means now 40 children that you have got for the study, okay, that is quantity. Qualitative research deals with the reasons behind getting malnutrition. Why are they getting malnutrition? Why are they having this deficiency? Is it because of water they're drinking? Is it because of the food they're eating? Is it because of the pollution that these people are experiencing? These are what the quality. You will get to know the quality. Like you will get to know the reasons behind the malnutrition. That is nothing but a qualitative research. So that's why we can say that this qualitative research is useful in the behavioral sciences to study human behavior. So why is it used in behavioral sciences? Because of its qualitative nature of research. We'll analyze the reason behind things happening, right?